Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Snatch Chat, where I'm here to help you lose fat, but not your mind. I'm Tiffany, certified personal trainer, nutrition specialist, and your body snatcher. Today, I am going to be talking about weight and how much of it you should be lifting, especially for fat loss. So that is usually the main goal of most people. So I'm going to talk about that. I also have my weights with me, my adjustable weights. So I'm going to go over some insights about that. Okay, so definitely stick around for that. Before we get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you find it useful, and then most importantly, get your free workouts. In the description, there is a link where you can get access to 3 full-length workouts that I do for my Snatch Sessions subscription. Okay, and then it also comes with some hacks for nutrition and mindset and habit change. So definitely sign up for that. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna be doing this off the top of my dome. I always usually tell you this a chat anyways, but this one is definitely off the top of my dome. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my thing. Okay, I am a personal trainer, so I do know about weight. So I'm just gonna freestyle it. One thing I will go ahead and lead with, just to put it out there and get it out the way, if you want to lose fat, you should be strength training. Point blank, period. Okay? So it's not like it used to be where there's this big stigma around it and people feel like they're going to get bulky. At least there's not as much of a stigma around it, but I do know there's still a little lurking of that, and people more so just really wanting to hone in on cardio. I think most of these phases are gone, but there are still people who really want to pay attention to the cardio. And I'm here to say, yes, cardio is great, but you really have to understand how cardio and strength work together. I've actually done a video on it already, so I won't go into the details. I will link it below. But okay, strength training is what is going to determine how many calories you burn when you're doing cardio and when you're resting. Okay, so the more lean mass you have, the more calories you're going to burn. And in the end, you have to remember that calories and having a deficit is what is going to actually help you lose weight. Okay, so just want to put that out there. And then as far as the fat loss thing versus weight loss thing goes, okay, when people think about fat loss, they're really thinking about the body they want, which is a sculpted body. Okay, and that is only going to come from strength training, because you can do cardio all day and lose weight and still not have the structure and the look that you want. So I just want to put that out there just to get it out. Okay, you gotta do your strength training. Okay. So all right, got that out the way. So the question is, how much should you be lifting? Okay, so of course this is going to depend on your goal. As I said, though, most people want to lose fat, so I am going to frame this in that discussion more so. Okay, I know that right now it's very popular to see people lifting super heavy weights on Instagram, or just any video that is being posted for looks and likes and stuff. Like, it's very impressive to see things and people lifting all this weight. So I do get it, but you do not need all that weight to lose weight. Okay, the first thing is, like I said, just remember that the deficit is the main thing. So that being said, this is how you should approach your weights. Okay, so my subscription Snatch Sessions, what I do, I'm going to use it because it basically, I use the weight. This is what I explain to my clients. So I usually will have 3 sets of, a circuit, which is different exercises back to back. And the advice that I give my clients is, you have to figure out the weight based on what is going to be challenging to you, but to a degree as you go through the workout. Okay, so a lot of times in the beginning it's trial and error, but basically what you want to happen is, in the very first set, okay, you can feel just a little challenge. You don't want to feel like it's too much. You should be able to get through the set. Second set should feel more challenging. you should feel a little fatigued and the reps should be feeling a little bit more strenuous. And then by the third set, my, ding, ding, ding is what I call like the alert should be that you should feel like you are super challenged or that you need to drop weight. Okay. So that is the guideline. Now, for me, that might be 20 pounds. For you, that might be 5 pounds or 50 pounds. I don't know because we're all different. So you really have to figure it out. So what I would suggest is whatever you are doing right now, okay, if you are someone who is actually working out already, I want you to use the weight that you have been using, and I want you to be more mindful of how you're feeling during your workouts. That being said, you should have a structured plan. You shouldn't just be doing like sporadic little workout videos here and there. You should actually have an actual structured workout and sets. Okay, so 3 sets is pretty standard, but you can have more. And if you have more, the rules would just apply for 4 sets. So the 4th set, you should feel super challenged. So if you're using 5-pound weights, use the 5 pounds, see how it's going, and then see how you feel after the 3rd set. If you feel like you're not challenged by then it means that you need more weight. Okay, and I know a lot of people do start with 2-pound weights, 5-pound weights, and that's fine. And I do also want to say that that's okay because I am one of those people. I believe that low weight and body weights can be very underrated, and that people, because I also like to use the example of yoga instructors and people who do yoga, like they're using all body weight, right? But they are relying on the actual exercise to give them their body as resistance. So you have to really understand which kind of exercises are great for body weight and which ones are good for weight. Okay, so that is the main guideline. What I am going to show you as well is my weight. So I have adjustable weights, and I'm just showing you this because the thing is like different routines are going to require more or less from you. So if you only have like a 5-pound weight, your leg day, you might not get as much out of it because you only have 5 pounds, when for an actual like chest and shoulder workout, it might feel like a lot. So one thing I always suggest for people is to get a set of adjustable weights. I understand sometimes they can be expensive. So so I don't know when you're watching this, so, but right now these are overpriced. I got these for less than $100, but after coronavirus and all of that, I heard that there may be like, they censor the video if you say coronavirus. I hope not, because I do say it sometimes. But anyways, so when that happened, there was like a weight shortage, and so everything disappeared. So these went up to like $200, okay? and that was the last time I checked. But there are other ones. I did find a set that I think is just as good, and I think it's a newer set. And it's only $80, and I know that sounds like a lot of money, but you have to think about it in the sense that this goes all the way up to 12 pounds, right? So it starts at 2.5 and then it goes all the way up to 12. So you only have to buy it one time, okay? If you buy just like a set, that's going to cost you $5 to $10 just for one weight class, right? So you can actually get adjustable weights for, $80 up to 100 maybe, and then have a whole bunch, like 5 different weight classes, and you can mix and match. So the ones I have are just plated. So you just kind of add them, and then you just hook the top and the bottom so that you can actually add the weight. So this is actually 5 pounds, and then if you put the 2, it would be 7.5, then 10, then 12.5. So you can actually, and you could go half weights too. So I don't usually do that, but you could. So I just wanted to point that out because, I understand that, buying equipment is always like a thing, and a lot of people will just go and get a couple pounds and then get 5 pounds and then go get 10 pounds. So it's just a little slower that way. Totally fine, but if you can just suck it up and get the adjustable weights, that is a help. But Overall, you want to pay attention to the actual challenge of the routine. So, first set, not easy peasy, but almost breezy, I guess I could say. Second set, you should feel some challenge. And then third set, you should feel very, very challenged. Okay, so that is the overall gist that I go with. Okay, you do not need to now, working out at the gym is different. And I do want to point out, just as a last little tidbit, that doing freestanding weights with dumbbells is different than doing machine weight at the gym. Okay, those are assisted machines, that's what they're called. So they are assisting you with the motion, so that's why you can do heavier weight on those. And the same thing applies. So whatever you've been doing on those machines, do it. See how it feels after 3 sets. By the third set, you should feel like you're challenged, because I've watched people get on the, like the hip abduction and adduction machines, and they're just like flapping away, and it's not like, it's like they're getting no work in. Like, you want to feel some challenge. Okay, so same set of rules apply. All right, so that's it. I don't know, that wasn't really super fast, but I think it was quicker than most of my videos, and that was just straight off the dome. So if there are any questions about this in particular, you can leave a comment. Also, let me know where you are right now. Like, how is your weight going for you? Do you feel challenged in your workouts? Are you feeling like you're not getting extra results because you're not lifting heavy enough? Do you think adjustable weights is a way you would like to go? Any thoughts that you have on the video. Okay, so other than that, make sure you get those workouts. Again, subscribe, press like, all that good stuff. Till next time, eat well, drink well, take care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit, and I will see you next time.